Hey guys, it's MisterTanooki here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Play CastleVania Aria of Sorrow. On the last episode, we got here to the arena, and on this episode, we're going to basically be erasing all of that progress and heading backwards. Yeah, I'm not kidding. There is a little thing we can do, which for some reason I didn't think we could do at this point. There is a boss. Now, I did mention it actually, I think, last episode, or maybe I could be mistaken, but I know, like, I mentioned it at some point. I don't know if it was necessarily last episode. Also, we got a level up and a gladiator, throws wheels. I'm kind of interested to see what that does. Where is it? The gladiator, let's see. Oh my god, can that, oh my god, I'm tempted just to keep it. Oh, this should be said, actually, now that you've seen it. You may remember we went to the underground reservoir to get the Mimic Soul. We didn't actually manage to get it, but I did go off screen and get it. It actually took me like a whole other hour to get. So I'm obviously not going to show that hour's worth of grinding. But it was a lot of work. Just take my word for it. Like, no need for me to show you. No need for me to go to any extra work. Just to prove it. Also, it should be said that I'm a bit of a fool, because like I said, I didn't know we could go here yet, and so it's kind of my fault that we didn't make progress. So now we're going to have to head back to where we're going. But yes, we're going to be facing another boss, and we're actually extremely close to the end of the game at the moment. I think, I'd be honest, if I performed well, which I'm not at the moment, Killer Mantle, ability to swap HP and MP of enemies. If we performed well, I honestly do think that we would be able to get to the end of the game within like an hour. Obviously, that won't all be in one episode. That'll be over the course of a couple episodes. If you haven't noticed the way that I edited the last 3 episodes, it was all one continuous recording, and I just split it up into like 20 15-minute parts, not 20 15-minute parts, or it was 3 parts, so either 20 or around 15 minutes. But here we go. For coming here, we get the, oh yeah, I should also mention that I maxed out our things. Are there any hidden walls? I think there's a hidden wall around here somewhere. It might be in the next room, actually, that there's a hidden wall. I also went to the shop, and I got loads of potions. I should have got another super potion, but I don't think they were selling them. Oh, it's the high potions that I got. Yeah, they sell high potions, but not super potions. I guess that's because they don't want you to heal, like, a whole bunch. I think to get to the boss, we have to actually go all the way down here. And there should be a secret, not a secret entrance, but like a crack in the wall that we can just use. Maybe it might be worth me, could you just, yeah, just die, please. Thank you. It might just be, oh no, it's right here, so that's good. I was just going to say maybe it's worth me, oh, what is this? Pudding! We've got the pudding, my friends. You know, so if we fail in this boss fight, at least we can offer him a nice dessert in exchange for, you know, not killing us. Hello, Mr. Bipron. Can I call you Bip? Okay, I guess I can't call you Bip. I guess, you know, some people just don't like nicknames. It should be said, it's like 11 o'clock at night at the moment. I'm really excited to get this series done at the moment. Oh my god, I forgot about these things. They don't damage you, but they're kind of creepy, aren't they? You can just like walk in time with them, can't you? Just, yeah, there you go. Step in time. There we go. Nice. I love the little creepy mummy dudes. I think the longer you wait, like there just like starts to be more of them. Yeah, you can see they're just starting to become like a little army of them. I'm actually going to try and find all the secrets here. I don't think there's any, like, oh my god, that thing actually genuinely scared me, because I just looked on the screen and I just saw like a hooded figure kind of emerging. I think there's nothing good in this area, but I want to just mark it off just to be sure. I know there's a ring we can get here at some point, and obviously there's more of these little mummy things. You can guess that basically, seeing as this is called the underground, I think this is the underground cemetery. I was going to say the underground reservoir, but that's the name of another area that we've been to. But yes, you can see that there's going to be a big theme with death. Also, we've got 2,000 gold. That is kind of an achievement. Well done, everybody. I wish I had that much money, but I don't. But at least I could be rich in a fictional world of vampires and monsters and stuff. Actually, I don't think I'd want to live in this world at all. Let's just save. So now that we've got this save area, honestly, we're not going to need it. Now, the next boss isn't so much of a challenge as it is kind of annoying. And I'll explain more about that when we get to it. It should be said, though, it's about 11 at night at the moment. Actually, I'll say this after I get to the boss. So, it seems that all the mummies we've seen were culminating to form this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Legion. The name speaks for itself. It's just a legion of dead bodies, to be honest. And it will produce more dead bodies. Now, the trick with this, if you want to get the soul, this actually really, like, it's not a difficult boss battle. Because as you can see, all you have to do is just, like, avoid it. And just like hit it, and it really doesn't do that much damage at all. But the only problem you will have is getting its soul, because this threw me off the first time I did this boss battle. You will see, just like that, thank God that was good timing, that, you know, it happened as I was about to say it. You can see that bits of the shell, I guess you could call it, start to fall off. Now, you want to avoid hitting that thing in the center, because the thing in the center is how you actually damage it. So essentially, the thing that we're attacking acts as kind of like a protective shell, and to actually defeat the monster, you need to destroy the thing in the center. So you don't want to use any, oh lord, that was close. You don't want to use too many attacks that involve like going through, like the nightmares were probably a mistake to use, because to actually obtain the soul for this guy, you need to take off every portion of the shell before you actually attack the interior, I guess you could call it. And now that that's done, we are free to just attack the interior as much as we want. And there we go, pretty much defeated. And now we should get the soul. It's a fetus. Yep, and we got the soul and a level up. Legion fires an array of lasers. It's not a very useful so I'll show it off just for the purpose of showing you what it's like. A lot of people tend to use this, and I believe it's actually helpful for the next boss battle. But I'm alright with it without us needing to use it. I can't quite remember what's through here. I think what's through here is just like more tunnels, and one where we can actually get the item. Because I think here there is a permanent item if we go just through these couple doors here. Rippers aren't actually like that bad, and I think they give you 10 XP each. So it's, you know, it's kind of worth killing them. And like I said, I'm pretty sure like we do have to come through here at some point anyway, because we get a permanent item, which is just here, which is the Galamoth. Recognizes places in which time has been stopped. Now, I actually didn't show this off, but there is an area in the living quarters, which was near where we fought the headhunter boss. You might remember that from a couple episodes, well, more than a couple episodes ago. I think it was episode 4, if I had to make a rough guesstimate of it. I'd say go back to episode 4, but I'm not entirely sure. Hey, that kind of rhymes. And basically, I never showed it off, but I will show it off at some point. But there's a thing where we need that soul to actually advance. It just like gets us to a sword. It gets us to a new part of the map. I guess we don't technically need it, but it's good. Do we have the Flame Demon soul yet? I don't think we do, because that's actually a necessary soul that we need at some point. No, we don't. So I'll work on getting that as much as we can. The gold ring, yeah, that's pretty useless. So all the gold ring does is just, where is it? Makes enemies leave behind more money when you wear this ring. Now, that kind of confuses me, because I wasn't aware that they were actually dropping any money anyway. Like, in my experience, they haven't dropped anything. Like, maybe I just haven't been as observant as I probably should. I think if we go through this next area here, all it gives us is money. But, oh no, it gives us a potion. We might actually need... No, we don't. Oh yeah, I bought some mana potions as well. Just because I have actually found they're quite helpful. Like... We don't need them as much because we've got the rune ring, which recharges our mana. But it's very useful for it to be like a quick boost. I wonder, actually, now that it's defeated, is there anything up on top of here that we can get? Or is there like a fake walls or anything? I don't think there is. But it'd be cool if there was like something and it'd be cool if we can get in there. It's kind of like a trippy place. As I was saying, it should be noted that it's like 11:30 at night. I haven't been able to record until this point in time. Now, oh my god, oh my lord, Rippers, you die please. And you can see that there's no more dead bodies because the Legion has been defeated. I find it kind of strange actually how the dead bodies don't actually damage you, but they form into something that actually does damage you. With this, the Allura Une, it's basically, I guess you could say, an evolved form of the Une, which what, did I just pause it? I think I just, there we go. I accidentally just paused it. It's an evolved form of the Une, which, as you'll remember, the Une is just that little plant, which kind of works with like a landmine kind of thing. And how you defeat that, as you saw, you just have to allure it out. and then you hit it. It's pretty easy. It's really a weak boss, but it can kind of get you off guard if you don't see it. If you're walking kind of fast and not really paying attention, you can get into it. But luckily, I actually knew where it was, so that's the only reason I didn't get it. But it's like, I haven't been able to record until this point. Why am I having trouble double jump? Why am I having trouble double jumping? Is it because I think it's because I was jumping off like a ledge or something. I'm not entirely sure. Die, you bats, and die. I want to get the little flame soul, because I think they give you luck. The Uko back. I think they give you luck. Anyway, we're going to head back to the arena, because, well, actually, I'm going to actually destroy you guys just for some quick, not HP, some quick XP. It should be noted it's about 11:30 at night at the moment. I haven't been able to record at this point because there have been people home, but I've been productive. I have been very productive today. I've been doing some editing, been doing I did my vlog, obviously, because it's a daily vlog. I can't remember the last day that went by, actually, that I didn't do a vlog. You know, I've been kind of consistent with it. I'm kind of proud of myself. You know, granted, sometimes they might not be uploaded every day, but, you know, I always record them every day. I think that's the main thing that matters with a daily vlog. Not necessarily uploading them every day, but recording one a day. I think that's the most important thing about a daily vlog. So if you want to start a daily vlog, remember, you've got to dedicate yourself. Why am I talking about a daily vlog? You guys don't care about that. You're not on my daily vlog channel. Unless you do care, then, you know, subscribe. Or why am I self-promoting myself? Oh my god, I'm literally like the epitome of... Did we already get that? I'm pretty sure we already got that. Oh, maybe if you get, like, the soul twice, it shows... No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I was going to say, if you get the soul multiple times, maybe it shows you what it does again. But I know for a fact it doesn't, because I've got so many souls that I've got multiple times. And poison, all it does is just affect how much damage you do. It doesn't actually damage you, which I find kind of strange. I also don't see how it would affect how much damage you do. I guess if you get, like, an infection in your arm, you wouldn't be able to swing your sword as fast. But yeah, it's 11:30, but I've been productive today. I've been doing some editing, some uploading, some rendering, all that good stuff. And I edited all the CastleVanias that I did. And today I'm hoping to record the finale. Because like I said, we've probably got at least an hour left to go. So, you know, not that long. And we're literally so close to the next boss battle. I'm actually going to save to defeat you first. I have said it before, but this is actually a really good grinding location. Because I think it gives you like 500 per time, or maybe it's like 600. But if we do it a couple times, you can see that, you know, we did it for like 2,000. So, you know, it's really worth doing if you take the opportunity to. Before we go into the boss battle, there's one thing that I do want to do, and it's not necessary, but it is something I find really useful. If you go in here, there are 3 sets of doors before we get to the boss. Essentially, the doors... they just lead you to special items, and I'm only going to be doing this one. Maybe I'll do the other ones in the future when we get like better souls and stuff, but I'm only going to be doing this one for now, because this actually leads to a piece of armor. Although it's not useful, it's the only thing that could be potentially useful to us, whereas the next one is just a sword, and I'm not entirely sure how we get to the third one, but you've seen wrecking balls like this before. I pointed it out in the clock tower, but you will see them a couple times. I think there's only like 3 in the game, but you will definitely see them. Basically, to do this, you just got to get to either side. You can do it from one side, which I've done before, but it just takes a lot longer, and it's a lot easier just to do this. But as you can see, oh my god, come on! As you can see, the thing you've got to do is get it to go on the wall, which should do it now. There we go. So yeah, I've been very productive today. I've been editing, uploading. There we go. The Olrox suit, which isn't useful to us at the moment, but like I said, it's the only thing that could potentially be the most useful to us. Also, I'm curious. We got the where is it? Where is the thing? Is it this? Yeah, the Enchanted Sword of Fire. Now I'm curious whether that's actually gonna be stronger against the boss, and maybe that's why they gave it to us in this area. I'm not sure, but that thing's pretty easy to get to. I might just, you know, like defeat these guys again. They're easy to defeat because you can just do it with one swing of this. I guess if you had like a sword that just goes straight, it would be a lot harder, but thankfully I have my big swingy one, so, you know, I don't have to go to that much trouble. I really just have to stand here and occasionally, you know, swing and, you know, wait for them to do most of the work, to be honest. But yeah, I've done some editing, done some uploading today. Again, guys, I'm so sorry that I'm really bad at keeping a subject. It's just when you got a lot of stuff like this going on and you have to explain stuff, it becomes kind of difficult. But I'm going to start doing things now where I just, like, rely on... I feel like you should have enough knowledge of this game by now. I feel like I've been more informative than usual. I feel like there's been a long time where I've tried to be very informative. But I just haven't. So, I was watching... I'll finish this sentence after the boss. Yes, I know that I keep stopping my sentence, but it's because I keep starting it at a long time. Also, this guy is really freaky. He just freaks me out, and I love that laugh he does. To defeat him, you just have to do his eye. Now, honestly, I'm actually kind of worried, because I know that you have to use his hand at some point, but the only problem is, I don't know, sometimes it damages you, sometimes it doesn't, and I don't know what his cues are, so I'm going to take a lot of damage. I've got a lot of potions, which I'm really not going to need past this point, because, you know, I'm very good. I mean, literally, I think this is the second to last boss battle, actually. You know, this is the only one before the actual final boss. This is the thing that should give you a decent amount of trouble. What I'm going to do, actually... Oh my god, I did it. I just, like, fired 3 horses, like, in his face at once, and that actually really helped. Balor! Packs a deadly punch. It's not useful at all, trust me. But this, all we need to do with this is, it gives us our final permanent ability, which is... the giant bat. Well, it's not a permanent ability, it's a special one, and it replaces the flying armor. Now, it's very, very good. This is what I'm going to be using. I won't be using the flying armor past this point, because the flying armor, as you may have noticed, when you do a double jump, all the flying armor does really is prevent you from falling. But as you'll see in a second, the flying bat doesn't just prevent you from falling, it doesn't just slow what you're doing. It doesn't just let you drift, it literally lets you fly, as you would imagine, because it's a bat. So I'm going to show that off once we're done. But yes, Julius Belmont, that is the big spoiler of this series for now. That's the spoiler for now. There are bigger spoilers. There shall be bigger spoilers coming at us soon. We've literally got one area left to go. So we're in the final moments, guys. We're in the final moments of this game, which I'm shocked about. I didn't think it'd be over this quick. Granted, I've only recorded this really over the course of like 3 days, but it feels like it's been a lot longer than that. And I've really enjoyed recording this series, and it's been great. Let me just take a drink, and I'll let you guys continue reading. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the rest of the commentary. But yeah, I had to take a drink because my throat was really hurting. I don't quite know why. But yes, so the flying armor, all it does is when you do a double jump, it will just basically protect your fall. And it's not very useful past this point in the game, so it just does that. Whereas the flying bat, or the giant bat, does that. You can literally fly wherever you want. You've got total freedom, pretty much. And I just think that's kind of awesome. Can we actually fly? No, we can't. It doesn't seem to make much sense that we can't just, like, fly up there. Because it looked like we would be able to get between those little gaps. But I suppose not. I don't know what it is. But my throat really does hurt today. I should probably save here. Like I said, the parts past this part of the game are not difficult at all. But I don't want to be risky. So to do this, all we've got to do is just go up here into this gaping hole. You know, maybe I just shouldn't say gaping hole, you know, at this point in the game. You guys know what I'm like. But it's like, it's literally going on midnight at the moment. We've seen these guys before, the succubus, I'm pretty sure. No, we saw the Liliths. That's a Lilith, isn't it? Yes, we got a Lilith. Is that a rubber ducky? That's kind of strange. Black cloak, what does that do? Is that an accessory, or is that a, Oh, okay. +3 defense, +2 intelligence. But we're sacrificing our regaining of MP. No, I think I'm going to stick with what I've got, just because it just makes it a lot easier, honestly. Skull Million weakens its enemies with poisoned claws. It just makes it a lot easier, because I'm pretty sure, like, when we got this, can we? No, that's where we got the thing. Oh, so this is the overview. Okay. So basically what we're doing now is literally we are going to fight the final boss. We need to get to the final area of the game using the bat in typical Metroidvania style, we're going to use a power-up that we just got to advance to new parts of the game. I don't actually think this bit leads us to anything. I think at best this bit leads us to a new power-up. I don't think it leads us to like anything story-based. Like, I don't think we can get out like in here at any point. Maybe I should put on the actually, you know what? We don't have any water coming up, so I'm actually going to change to the Headhunter and look how much more powerful we get. That's what happens when you soul grind. Giant skeleton. I could just like, okay, maybe you're more powerful than I thought, but I thought I could just like, you're actually decently powerful. I'm kind of surprised. I guess that'd be a good spot for grinding. I didn't pay attention to how much XP we had before, but I'm pretty sure, you know, you made a big impact. Let me check, actually. That's going to be probably on one of the last pages. So that will be there. 1200. Yeah, that's crap, actually, saying that now. Considering how many hits it takes, like, for me, the most effective grinding is doing it fast, not like what enemies are worth the most, because I want to be able to, like with that room with the killer mantle, sure, the killer mantle is not worth a lot, but in the time it takes you to grind as many points, you know, from the killer mantle as you'd get from the giant skeleton or, you know, any of the bosses, you do it in a lot less time. So I feel like that's good grinding. Not necessarily getting the most points, but getting them in as little time as possible. Do you guys know what I mean? I mean, there's more people who feel like, yeah, grinding should kind of be like a, you know, a thing where you get points. And obviously, yeah, that's true. But, you know, a lot of the things about grinding is you need to kind of know what you're doing. Now, I know that at some point we have to, hopefully this takes us to the right bit. This should take us to the living quarters, if I'm right, which should, yes it does. I should kill you guys in one hit now, which is kind of awesome. I still haven't got the Kioma demon, which I should probably try and get. Maybe I might be able to one-hit it. I can one-hit it, actually. That one's difficult to grind because they don't seem to be close to any doors, so you can't just like hit it and then run. I was actually, like I said today, I've been mostly just like watching you know, my videos and stuff, editing them, but I actually got into a movie that I never thought I'd get into, which was Taken, the first Taken with Liam Neeson, and did we come here before? Oh, yeah, we did, sorry, that's the bit where we had to be. No, you know what, we have to head back, No, we don't. Do we? Okay, let me just check this for a sec. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling we had to head through the floor, but I wasn't entirely certain about it. I could just, like, fly. That makes it a lot easier, actually. If we head through here, I'm pretty sure we have to go. Yeah, this looks like it, like where we have to go. Now, there are a couple, swords we can collect around this area, actually. And am I right in remembering that, yeah, this is where we have to go. Am I right in remembering that there was at some point there was at some point like a place where we could grind. Anyway, it doesn't matter now, because welcome everybody to the final area. We can just float over that guy because, oh no, this isn't the area I was thinking of. You can see really in this area what they meant by, you know, well, I've said it a couple times, but what it meant by, you know, enemies being being like color swaps of each other, like palette swaps, like Super Smash Bros. Kind of style characters of each other. Like, you can really see that in this area. Oh my god, that is a freaky statue. What is that? It literally just looks like teeth with wings. That is probably the freakiest thing I've seen all day in this palace of horrors. What's through here? Is this a save room? No, it's not. It's a cruel trick for a super potion. I would much rather have a super health potion, to be honest. Super health potion! I don't know why the, oh, it's because they're a different enemy. I was going to say I don't know why the Vaxicopals, no, that's not what they're called. Those are the Vaxicopals are these skeleton snake dragon things that jump around, jump up and get down. Okay, we do need to go past here at some point. I want to go through here just to see if this is a save room. No, it's not. What does this actually lead to? This has got to lead to something, right? Because I couldn't imagine this just like maybe it's literally nothing. That's kind of a tease, actually. I don't know how I feel about that, but I was watching Taken today, and a lot of people have suggested it to me as a movie, and they were right. It's a very good movie, and you know it is a good movie when I say something's a good movie, because I'm not into movies. Now, I mentioned this in Star Road Versus quite a lot. I just can't get into the movies. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just haven't found like a particular genre I like. But even like nerdy things like Star Wars, I've never gotten into. The closest thing I've got to like watching a film like trilogy or like series all the way through is Lord of the Rings. And I actually really enjoyed that. That must be a powerful enemy, because usually we can destroy ones like that in one hit. Like even when we were in the first area and like a really low level, we could destroy the viewer in one hit. So I don't know quite where his health is. I know that if we go through here, this leads us to outside, which we do have to be in here at some point. Because I know that down here, if we just keep going along, if we go down here, there is actually like our final ability. It should just be in this little hole here. Now, this guy here with the thing, very difficult. No matter how much damage you do, he will stay alive. So how do you defeat him, you say? Well, please tell me I got this thing. Please tell me I got this thing, because if I didn't, I'm going to be very, very, very embarrassed. Where is it? 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 Oh my god, where is it? Wait. There it is. Killer Mantle. This is how you defeat it. Oh my god, I forgot how to... There we go. Because Killer Mantle, all it does is swap the HP and defense of enemies. Now, it should be mentioned, I don't know how much that's worth, but it's probably a good grinding spot. Let me pay attention to that, actually. How much is that worth? That's worth kind of a lot, so you can make your money's worth by doing that. But here we go. Perform a high jump by pressing L to mid jump. How do I... Oh my god! Look at him! Can I just like grind? Oh, the bat is like completely worthless at this point. Then, to be honest. Okay, let me switch back. What did we have before? We had the nightmare, and the nightmare shall be ours. I want to explore this area fully first before I get to the boss, because we're literally like, I'd say within a couple meters of the boss. But soar away! This is kind of funny. I like this. I like this a lot. I wonder if like we can actually damage enemies by doing this. Come get me, boys. Come get me. Oh, this is the boss tower, by the way. That's where the final boss will be. There's just a couple of you. I know that you guys give us luck, and we haven't had much luck. Get it? Getting, oh, mana prism. That's not a mana prism. That was red. That's confusing. Have the mana ones been red all this time? Let's have a look. I'm almost certain maybe they have. Oh, I always thought the mana ones were blue. My whole life's been a lie. Oh my god. Nothing through there. I think if we go through the next floor though, that should take us to a save room. Or yes, here we go. You may remember seeing this. This is the ball we saw in the clock tower. So there's a lot of ball hitting today. At least for me. You know, an average day for me. Just hitting loads of balls. And just playing with balls in general, I suppose. I guess that's kind of a good thing, you know, if you want to check for ball deficiencies. I don't know. There shouldn't be any enemies in this area, because this is like the final area. You know what? There's nothing else we need at this point. But I do actually want to go back, because there's an item we can get here. Now, there's nothing else really that's worth us unlocking in terms of like area, unless you want to see it all, which I'm not that concerned about. But there is an item here, and I do want to get every item that I can that's actually going to help us. And I think it could be through here. No, it's not. That leads us to the garden. And I've just ruined all our progress, really, haven't I? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't touch me, friends. Don't you dare touch me. I think if we actually go through this way, I'm being actually really swift, because I want to avoid them as much as possible. Taylor Swift? No, not that swift. Oh, I've got to say, that chicken thing always just gives me the creeps. It's actually got really high HP, though. It's got like 1500 HP. I'm almost certain of it. I think, actually, it's either this area or another area, but there is a sword we can get here, which we actually need. No, this isn't the one we need. We do need a sword here, but I can't remember where we get it. I know that before we do something else, I'm going to actually go around the castle and get some of the special swords that we can get with the bat. So I do need to do that at one point. I'm just going to avoid taking you on because, honestly, you are very, very annoying. Actually, this is one thing I like about this guy, because unlike the other, like, why are we losing our MP? I felt like we were losing loads of it because we really didn't use that much MP, and I felt like really we weren't getting anything from it. I think it's actually past this bit, so we just cheat and just, okay, I'll use the, where is it? Where is it? Mind up, there we go. I forgot, I thought for a second it'd be called a mana potion or something. Here we go, Satan's Ring! Satan's Ring. You know, all you want on your finger is Satan's Ring. There we go. Satan himself once wore this ring. Now it's very powerful. Very powerful. With that being said, it only increases everything by 2. But that's still a big difference in, like, this point in the game. Although I am going to keep the rune ring just because it's very useful for just getting over those guys. But now that we've got everything we can possibly get in the game, I'm going to go back to the save room. And you know what? I was going to say I'll meet you there, but you know, I'm going to keep you guys with me just so I can talk about what's going to happen in this game. So we are essentially going to fight the final boss this episode, which is kind of insane to think about, to be honest. Destroy the Stolas, or Stolas, or I don't know. That's kind of funny because a lass is like a thing. I want to continue my talk about movies though, because I want you guys to suggest movies to me, because I'm not that into movies, like I said, and I felt like, you know, throughout my time on YouTube, I've made it kind of obvious how I feel about movies, in that I'm not very good with them. I can't quite work them very well. Oh my god, that was like actually kind of a decent kill. I want to get some hearts just so we can like trace our way through here. I forgot that I could kill them in one hit. No hearts that we need. I guess I don't really need to collect hearts because I can just use the wait, why am I still using the bat? I could just be banging my head against everywhere. I think this is a save room. Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see is our final save of the main game. There is going to be a bonus episode after this, but I'm going to headbang. Get it? I'm going to headbang myself up the stairs. And actually, no, we're going to go in here first just to get the mana prism. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the final boss of Let's Play CastleVania Aria of Sorrow. Just after I check what's over here, there is nothing. There is nothing over here. Boom! Leg kick! Okay, I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the final boss of CastleVania Aria of Sorrow. Well, Graham, it seems that you are going to be the one that dies because, as far as final bosses go, you are the easiest that I've ever faced in any game ever, because all you gotta do is just stay in one place and do this, and really it doesn't matter if we take any damage at all because of the amount of potions we've got. And I'll just, why do my nightmares not affect you? Can I just like, can I just stay in bat form? It'd be so cool. I know that I can attack in bat form. There is a soul I can use that actually like attacks in bat form, but I appear not to have it, and I think if I do use it, it's going to mess up the story. So I'm just going to stand here. Just, it really doesn't matter how much damage we take. I'm surprised actually we're only doing this little. I'm curious actually. I'm curious. Okay, yeah, it definitely is the most powerful one. Clam Solis. Okay, so I'll be honest with you guys. I said that this is one of the easiest final bosses in a game. It is, even though I've like almost died. Does it matter if we use... You know what, I'm just going to use the small potions. Like, I don't think it matters. But, you know, I'm good. All we got to do, really, is just, like, avoid the hands and everything. Why am I doing so badly? I feel like I'm taking much more damage than I actually can justify. Okay, so what I figured is it doesn't... I know we're only a couple hits away, but it doesn't really matter if we had the rune ring equipped anymore. Because, well, we can't really use any of our souls against him for some reason. Oh, I guess it's because he owns the souls. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Okay, so we're going to switch to the Satan ring. Is it better to use the Olrock suit? It increases our attack, but that's not really worth losing a lot of defense at this point, really. Okay, just literally just... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There we go! Ladies and gentlemen, I've been MisterTanooki, and that has been the end of CastleVania Aria of Sorrow. But I've got to say, does anybody else feel unfulfilled? Do you feel like there's something else that should have happened? I share that thought, which is why next episode we're going to be doing the final episode of Let's Play CastleVania Aria of Sorrow. You might be a bit confused. I mentioned throughout this whole Let's Play that there are a couple of endings. This is one of them. The next episode we're going to tackle the true ending, which involves us using certain souls. And I'm going to be doing that using my own personal save file, which is 30 levels higher than the one we've been using. So if you thought the one we've got now is powerful, just you wait. So next episode, we will be continuing Let's Play CastleVania Aria of Sorrow, and we are going to be doing the final boss, the true final boss, and it will be a lot more satisfying. So I will see you all then. Have a good day, and goodbye.